Are we ready?
Go ahead.
Excellent. We're coming to you live from Browns Creek. Our fish are right in here. How many of them are there, Daniel?
216.
216. For those of you who thought 216. Yeah, we're going. It's down a little trail. Do you want to go first or second? Okay. Oh, here he's going. Woohoo!
You can maybe get your pass now.
This is their portable home.
Ooh.
No, get the pass. This is pretty.
There you go.
I would say with the cooler, maybe go. Are they coming? Oh, they got it. Okay, it's a little muddy down there. You just be careful.
Careful, there's a branch.
Slippery. As long as Daniel's not in front of us to whack it at me, huh, Daniel? That's his favorite thing on many, many hikes.
Ooh.
Look at this.
Whoa, it's muddy.
Look at here. The goal is to not fall in the stream today, in this slippery, slippery mud.
All right.
Going here.
Yeah, wherever. Just set it. Yeah. Go ahead and set up shop and start.
I feel like it's pretty level, huh? All right. Are you ready for the big reveal? This is so exciting! Yay!
Wow.
Have you ever
Aren't
grown
they
them that big
No,
before?
these are the biggest ones so this is our third year. These are the biggest they've been.
They're so big. Wow. Those are probably the biggest that we have released so far.
Yeah!
And I'm saying that based on the couple that I've been at, but yeah, those are like.
So what was our average weight this morning? Okay, so this you guys will want to know because everybody said guesses this morning in the car. So what was the average weight, Daniel?
I don't know.
8.8.
8.8 grams.
Wow.
Yes.
So incredible.
Yeah, so there are some really big ones, still a couple of littler ones, but there are some huge ones. And the length, the average length was 8.0 centimeters.
Wow.
Yes, so pretty big. And they all look great still. They
Yeah, they do.
survived their little journey over in the car.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Interesting, the different colorings.
Yeah.
Like some of them are darker colored and some of them are lighter.
And some of them really are starting to show like the reddish pinkish, which was really pretty to see.
Oh my gosh, they're beautiful. All right. So how do you wanna do this? Do you wanna talk a little bit about why Browns Creek?
Sure.
Okay. I can do. Evan's coming. He knows more, but I'll start it. Am I on?
You are
Okay.
on. For 1 hour.
For 1 hour. Amber Taylor, Education Program Supervisor for Minnesota Trout Unlimited. I'm here with Mrs. Ryans today to help release some fish. So releasing in Browns Creek here. This is just one little part of Browns Creek. It actually starts in coming out of White Bear Lake. Okay, so it's a little different than what we normally think of as trout streams in that most trout streams start in a spring out of an aquifer, okay, making that water immediately cold. This one is kind of backwards, and it starts in a lake up near White Bear Lake.
Mm-hmm.
So right next to our school.
Right next to your school is where this starts, but up by your school is not where trout could survive because that's really warm, kind of mucky water. As this creek flows, it goes through limestone and various things that cools that water temperature. So as the creek flows closer to the Mississippi, the St. Croix, that water cools down, and so our trout can live in here. We don't have a thermometer. I forgot to say.
I forgot to put mine in too. Did we? We left it in the other tank.
That's right.
Or is it in there? Oh, see,
Okay.
Daniel's on
We
it.
can see. We can see
Yeah,
what
Daniel.
the temperature of.
Do you guys want to get your on me too?
Yeah.
Yeah, go get it.
Yeah.
See what that
It's right
temp
at the
is.
bottom. You see it right there?
Trout bobbing.
Aren't they awesome, Evan?
Yeah.
Those are huge. Those are the biggest ones I've seen.
All right, see if you can
Holy
see
cow.
what it is, guys.
Like 55 degrees.
Okay.
All right.
Do you want to test the? Oh, you don't. Here, can I see that? And then I'm gonna.
Danny, you want to do it in the water? You have
Yeah,
your
you
boots
got
on.
boots.
Oh,
there you
There
go.
you go.
See. Probably about the same, maybe a little colder.
Do you guys remember what temperature we had it running in the lab?
49 or 51.
Yep, 49 to 51 about.
Nice.
And then you should get out.
Trying. Those are chunky.
Mm-hmm.
What were you feeding them, Miss Ryan?
As much as they
Cheese
wanted.
burgers or what? Holy cow.
And we had,
I mean, do you think
Mom,
that
I think
they
it's the
just
It's
environment.
49 degrees.
49 degrees. in there?
Perfect. Wow.
Excellent.
because how many did we lose?
Not very many.
many,
So,
no.
I mean, we had, as our count was 375 eggs, but then as they hatched, 231 was the number of live fish that we had. And then today, we had
216.
Wow.
Cool.
Awesome.
So, but yeah, that's why. So what was the temperature? I missed that.
49 degrees.
Okay, so it's a little chillier, but that's not a big enough difference. You can start however you want to do this. If you want us to get cups and that kind of thing and start netting them in, you just need a little bit of water in whatever you're bringing them over to the creek in, and you can dump them in.
Great. All right.
Yeah,
Anybody who
really.
wants to, we have got, just keep your own container. Yep. And make sure you're spread out along the way, okay? Well, we'll put it in our bucket, and you can scoop.
You can release as many as you want at a time. This isn't like
What do you want to use, Mikey?
a bunch of kids that we
Okay.
need to spread the wealth.
Do you remember last year we had all of them down with the
Yes, I
red
do.
cups?
That's perfect, Danielle. Excellent.
All right, everybody.
Nice. Let's try putting some creek water in one of these clear tubs.
Okay.
We might be able to see them swimming around pretty good.
Okay. Creek water. Creek water. Oh, look I like your method way better, Daniel. I was like, how am I going to get down there and scoop this in?
All right.
Oh, I'll hold
ready?
this for you. Okay. Oh, look at that.
Cool.
Like maybe
Oh man, look at
next
those guys.
time.
Holy cow.
Here, Michael.
Look at these. They're so chunky.
Okay, I'm gonna let this
You
creek
ready?
fall back.
Woohoo! Look at
I've
all
been
those.
holding
Let's see if
that.
we can get some clear
Oh.
creek water. Yes. Yep, you can, where Noah is kind of, let Noah get a video.
Here, why don't I'm gonna move this.
We can go down here. Look at this might be wherever you want.
However you
Look
need
at
to.
those
And
fish.
Daniel, you can
Nice,
go in a
buddy,
little
you
bit. You
got
have
it.
your boots on.
Oh,
Whee!
Oh, look at that!
Look
Load
at
up,
those.
Mrs. Happy. Get some water in there, bud, from the creek.
Are you sure?
Can I get some water from the creek?
should not move.
Aren't they so great?
They're so cute.
Get some creek
All
water in
around
there.
you, yeah.
Get some
All
creek water
right.
in there. There you go.
Oh my gosh,
Yep.
they're already making their way up here.
Wow.
There you go, buddy.
Okay, this is a great batch.
Ooh.
Whoa. Whoa. Almost got a shower of fish. Cool.
Wow.
Just in there, and I'll put some in there for you.
Wow.
No, I'm going to put this in here for you. So then you can put them in the creek. I'll turn this guy.
Wow.
Cool.
I know, right? So, Mr. Evan and Miss
Yep.
Amber, how long until these fish would be something that we might catch when we're fishing?
That's a great question. So it takes a rainbow trout about 3 years to get a foot long.
Okay.
So if you want to catch a 10-inch one, maybe come back in a year or two. But typically people will keep trout to eat when they're about a foot long. Yeah. Yours have a great head start though. Oh.
That's the thing, yeah. If you get them to this size, my goodness, you've got much better chance of survival than when you put them in.
Oh, man, look at all those.
Whoa.
Bye guys.
They are.
All right, Daniel, you want to take that one?
Ooh.
More?
Happy fish.
You think you're almost done, and then there's like more.
Pretty that one is. There you go.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Look at how big that one is right there. Wow. They are dancing. They're ready to get into their home, their new home. Ooh, I think you got a new container. There we go. I kind of like fishing this way with the net in this little tiny container. I get something every time. Woohoo! Oh, look at, he jumped right in there.
Here you go, Michael. Oh, where'd you go?
Come on, little friends.
You get more water in there? Where did it go?
Awesome. How do you feel like this creek is running right now? I feel like it's a little bit lower than
It's
when
a
we came in the
low.
fall.
It's a lot lower.
Yeah.
But it's still running cold, so that's good.
Yeah. And it's maybe a little good that it's lower and not rushing so much. So the fingerlings have a chance to
Ah.
get settled before they're swept down creek.
Right, here you go.
There you go. Well done.
Bye, everybody. Woohoo! That was a good scoop.
So awesome.
Oh, that one's really pretty. Look at that. Yeah, the coloring like she was talking
Gotta
about.
get the last one. We're not dropping them from so high. There you go. Yeah, that's harder than when they hit the water like that. Here you go.
I think you might need some water.
Nope.
You have some? All right. Good job. See if we can get that one again. Is that it right there?
How far do they travel at a
Coloring on
time?
that.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Nice.
How far do they travel at a time, or do they kind of hunker down
They'll
and?
hunker down for a
Stay
little
back.
bit.
Yep.
Once they get a little bit bigger, they can travel a long ways up or down. Most of them will probably try to head downstream because that's where the coldest
down.
water is for them.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Very, very
Oh,
cool.
that is-
everyone.
Michael,
That's
can I see those?
beautiful.
Oh, they look so gorgeous through there.
He's still breathing.
Yeah, he's still breathing.
I think he's shocked. He's just swimming.
That water is
Is that our special friend? List?
out my life.
My life just drastically changed. Yeah. Here, let me get you some.
All in the circle of life. There's a little guy.
We have 7.
Uh-huh.
You'll wake up.
Look at that.
I know, and we drop thousands of them in here.
Yeah.
Every day.
Thousands of trout are dropped
This is
into
why
this
we have
creek
mudrooms.
every year.
Oh, you're gonna have the same.
Can you get both? Here, I'll set this one. I'll just set this one over here. How about
You like some water in there? So pretty and giant. There we go. All right, we're getting down there.
almost? Oh, this one's a piece of your shoe. It's a great place for you to hang out.
Nice. So where they're hanging out is little places where the main current is broken
Yeah.
up. So behind logs or rocks or even our feet right now, it's kind of like we're forming a little cushion, so they don't have to swim super hard.
Yep. Yeah.
So when you go fishing for real life too, you try to find those little cushions out of the main current.
Yeah, you guys have some over at your feet too.
We're like the Pied Pipers.
Yes. Mikey, you have the last bunch of them.
Here we go.
Yes.
Look at them go.
Oh, look at right here.
Yeah, they're starting to. There's some working their way up over.
Oh, there's a bug right there too.
Cool.
Yeah, yep, you can see one right there. Look at it, make its way up. So we're
I know, right?
Yeah, they're moving their way up. Awesome.
Look at how they blend in with the bottom, with the rocks and sand.
There's a whole bunch right here. Hey, thanks for inviting us to your release. It's been fun to be able to participate with a couple. Most teachers are just doing them kind of by themselves quickly and not. What other things do you have planned this afternoon?
Is there anything you want to do right now, or do you guys have
Yeah.
some bugs?
Oh,
We
yeah.
found some really
We
cool
found
bugs,
some
you
awesome
guys.
bugs, so-
Oh man.
How about we carefully make our way out of here so as not to trample the new baby fingerlings?
Yeah, they're all right here.
Look at that,
Yeah.
yeah, a whole bunch of them.
We'll go up. They're all over on the other side over there. If you don't mind going over there.
Yeah,
and
that's
we'll-
perfect.
we can kind of demo how you